This is the French Tier 10 Collector Heavy, the AMX M4 MLE 54, a vehicle that features fantastic mobility, great gun depression, and a pretty chunky alpha. We're going to be exploring this tank and showcasing why it is such a fantastic vehicle in really any situation you get stuck in. Let's start off with the mobility. This tank's actually fairly fast. It can reach a top speed of 45, and it can reverse at 20. The reverse speed alone allows you to get out of many tricky situations, and especially from autoloaders that might just try to ruin your day. The gun is actually pretty solid as well. 2,500 DPM, 450 damage per shot, and it has 363 mils of heat pen after the pen buff in update 10.3. So the vehicle's got solid DPM. Its dispersion's pretty mediocre, but pretty expected for the alpha damage that it sits at. And I should point out that the HE is still a pretty whopping 600. So yeah, this vehicle's going to slap hard. With the 8 degrees of gun depression and all the mobility, plus the fact that this vehicle frontally is nearly impervious while using gun depression, the AMX M4 is super solid. Oh, and did I forget to mention the vehicle features sandbags, which means you can get the HP up to 2,800 by taking off a simple, small food, which is what we've done. So we have 2,800 HP and a tank that is very, very strong. I would highly recommend for people that want a just all-round fantastic heavy to keep your eyes peeled for the AMX. Maybe it'll hit the auctions. I have no clue, but I can tell you for a fact that this vehicle is going to be insane. So up against us, we have an AMX 50B, AMX M4, and that's about it for heavies. Okay, well, we are going to make our way straight into the haul-down front line. You can see the great mobility on this vehicle. We're going upwards of 40 kilometers per hour already. The traverse speed is also surprisingly good for such a chunky beast. So, yeah, it's actually kind of funny. All right, let's see. We got the T-54 off to the side, and ooh. Yeah, that hit for a 100% fact. Yep, 438 damage. Nice. Alrighty. Let's reload again. I wonder if that 50B is going to cross in the open. Maybe we can get a shell into the 50B. Come on, keep going. Chunk. Yeah. Nice. Alrighty. Well, unfortunately, we are down a Leopard. It's not surprising. Leopard players, as we know, are usually not very good, but still a little disappointing. Tried hitting the T-54, just didn't have the shot. Well, our Caro is not in a good situation, and there's not much I can really do to change that, but might be able to get a shell into the side of the Yag, or not. Okay, well, we're spotted. I'm going to back up. I'm not going to, I don't know. This is a weird situation, because they've got a lot of vehicles in the back. Okay, we can see them now. We can see the Yag, and I'm going to see if I can help out my AMX with the MLE, possibly. Oh. We got a 92E1 off to the side. Come on, MLE, push the AMX. Come on. Yes, okay. Let's wait for him to turn to the side. There you go. Nice 450 damage shot. Okay. I'm hoping that the 92E1 doesn't shoot us. Oh, he's going to. This is going to be a pain. Yep. 600. That tank never low rolls, like ever. It's always a freaking massive roll of 600 or something. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh, well. There's not much I can really do about that. I'm going to try and get to the AMX 5120. He's going to die, but we're going to see if we can get some damage out into the AMX M4 in the process. There you go. One easy shell. We're just going to poke this guy, honestly. I'm going to wiggle. Hopefully he'll bounce, but we'll see. Yes, he does indeed bounce. All right, well, you can see why he bounced, and that is because the frontal armor of the AMX is actually pretty dang strong, and it makes it super duper hard to cut through. So we're going to reload again here, and should be able to cut right through his gun mantlet. Nice. Or not his gun mantlet, but right below it. All right, not a bad result. Our team is doing a pretty bad result, but that is not us. Now the 183 is dead. Oh, okay. I didn't even see the 183. Must have just gotten absolutely bonked. Let's hope our team finishes off that 92E1. Please, thank you guys. That was really important. But they are getting bled like crazy. I don't even know why they're so bled. Minnow's probably going to die, but we got the KPZ, and aiming. Accuracy is one thing that this vehicle does not have a lot of, and you saw a pretty prime example right there. That shot missed by literally a mile. Not much you can really do about it. Let's hope that our teammates get out of that situation they've dug themselves into. We are spotted. Not exactly sure by what. Got the KPZ off to the side. Oh, come on. These shots need to pen, man, and they're just not. Alright, well, let's see. 50B is a one-shot, which is pretty good for us. KPZ is still chilling over there. Wonder if we can possibly get a shell into the KPZ if we sit right here. There you go. Finally, what we needed. Alright, well, that was important. The fact that we were able to just shoot that player is going to help us out big time. Alright, we're going to push wide here. Let's see if we can get to the Yag. And come on, go, go, go. Oh, we also got the 50B off to the side. That was important. That was a really, really important shot right there. Alright, let's reload. I definitely need help from my teammates, but we'll see. Let's see if we can... Oh, he just shot an HE. Alright, rather interesting to say none the least. Well, because we actually have decent heat pen, we're able to cut right through the Yag. Got the KPZ. Let's back up, so that way the KPZ is going to be in a tricky situation here. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to see if we can kill the KPZ. Yes! That was super important. Okay. That was really, really important, actually. Alright, the Yag's going to turn to the side, and I'm going to obviously get a shell into this player. Yeah, baby! Sweet. XM, I'll give him credit, did a pretty good job at the end there. Didn't bleed his health, didn't die like our minnow, and allowed us to do our job, distract the Yag to a point where we were able to win. That Conf Panzer was definitely the reason why they lost. If that KPZ had played smart, gone wide and around me, and put me in a pincer from the Yag, it would have been really almost impossible to win that game due to the base cap. I would have had to back up, and at that point probably would have been a loss. But we were able to deal 4,400 damage, arrive with a victory, and yeah, I mean, the AMX worked when we needed it to. The gun was kind of sussler against the Conf Panzer, but we hit the shot on the AMX 50B that we needed the hit to win the game, so we got pretty lucky there. I mean, the XM might have been able to finish off the 50B, but I wouldn't have been able to poke because he would have been shooting at my side. Either way, first game alone illustrates why the AMX M4 is still incredible. There's a lot of people that are like, it got nerfed. I don't really think so. In fact, I kind of think the tank got buffed. It got more frontal armor. As you saw when we were shooting at the enemy M4, even the lower plate is pretty dang red at certain angles. You're going to have to load gold if you want to cut through it. And when you realize that this tank only has about 100 less HP than something like an E100, shooting gold at this vehicle means that you're going to go a very long way with the HP that you have. Pair that with, again, a pretty hard-hitting gun and this much mobility, and it's pretty hard to call this a bad tank by any means. There's always so many people like, ooh, but I don't know. I think the tank's still great. We are gonna see what we can do here. We got the Glacier right in front, and I usually like to start my game off by pushing over here. Oh, we got the 121B. We also got the Prog. There you go. Easy shot into the Prog. Not too bad of a start. Let's see. Oh, that's a 183. Yeah, no thanks. I'm not even going to bother. At least we know where the 183 is. Judging that they only have one tank destroyer, that means that I basically have free range over here to just push on up. We also got the WZ off to the side. Okay, but I'm not too worried about the WZ. Let's see if we can bonk the Glacier. There you go. Nice 436 shot into his vehicle. Let's see. Reloading. 3, 2, 1, and... Oh, yeah. That WZ just literally regretted life. I don't know why he's there, to be real, but oh well, not my problem. He's gotten bonked pretty dang hard. Now we're going to get a shell into the Glacier, and look at that, 563. We had two pretty bad rolls before, but that one shot there made up for it big time. E4 finishes off that player, and yeah, just like that, we're in a pretty solid result here. Let's see, we got the 121B showing me a side, 468 shot, thank you. Reloading again. You can also see the increased DPM being pretty nice with this tank since the changes, because look at this, we're about to slap the rear of that Chieftain. Bit of a low roll, but still 550 damage is a pretty big slap, none the least. Alright, well, the TVP is just going to absolutely clip the crap out of the Chieftain, and we're just going to shoot the 183. All my homies hate 183s. I could even care less if he shoots me. We have so much hit points that it really doesn't matter. Let's see if we can get one more shell out into him. Yeah, there you go. Nice 511 shot. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the AMX M454. It is still an absolutely incredible tank, and it looks amazing after the PBR changes. Personally, this is one of my favorite tier 10 heavies still. The gun is fantastic. It's just a tank that never lets you down, you know? That's what I always like about it. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about the AMX M4. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.